Hi, I'm Sam Thurgood and welcome to my 2-minute parasha. In this week's Sidra of Korach, we read about the terrible rebellion of Korach against Moshe and ultimately against Hashem. And right at the beginning of the parasha, Rashi asks us, what is it that led Korach astray? Why did he think that his rebellion would succeed? And Rashi says it was in fact his prophecy. It was in fact his prophetic vision of the future success of his descendants that led him astray. You know how we sometimes think that if I knew what the future held, I would be able to make the perfect decision. In Korach's case, it was the exact opposite. The great Shmuel, the great prophet Samuel, one of the greatest prophets in all of history, was a descendant of Korach. And when Korach saw the illustrious nature of the people who had come from him, he was convinced that he was correct, that his rebellion would succeed. However, the Ishbitzer Rebbe, Rabbi Mordechai Yosef Leiner, points out, Al tital yom machar, as King Solomon says in the book of Proverbs, do not rejoice over tomorrow. Ki lo yodeh ma yivaled yom. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. In other words, he says, even if you know the end of the story, you don't know what comes in between. I've often thought to myself, we once had a friend visiting from Israel, and I asked him, how is he getting back to Israel? He said he's taking Lufthansa. And I thought to myself, I said, if you were in 1941 in the Warsaw Ghetto, and you would have told somebody on the street that a little over 70 years from now, the former German national carrier would be taking Jews from around the world to the Jewish state, people wouldn't have believed it. The twists and turns of history are remarkable. And just because you know the end of the story, don't think that you know the middle. Friends, we know what the end of this story is. In the end, Hashem will be one and His name will be one. We know there will come a time in the future redemption when the entire world is united in service of Hashem. However, that does not always help us to know what's right for today. To know what's right for today, you need to follow the Torah's wisdom. For today, you need to think, you need to understand, you need to apply that judiciously. Shabbat Shalom.